Hey everyone, another week break for me, but I'm back and I have a lot of good stuff here, so I can finally do this update that I've been wanting to do for a while. I was just waiting on a couple of things, but it is my favorite update so far, so just keep that in mind as you watch. but so the community's been active in a lot of threads and things, and I don't know if I can get to it. Sorry, but there's just a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, but I wanted to do this video while I can. So first, we have this is Blue Boy, and the single's called "Love Yourself," released on Shinkansen Records, 1996. So as you know, in my videos I've mentioned that this is my favorite band, Blue Boy, and I've been gradually buying their records because they're kind of rare and pricey. But this one is pretty reasonably priced, so figured I'd get it. But I think I paid $12 for it, which is pretty cheap for them. But anyway, so this is a really cool. This was their last single they put out, kind of a dream pop sound in this one. And the B-side's this is an acoustic song. It's really good, called Melancholia. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this band, of course. So I like anything they do. So, and to top that off, even better, If Wishes Were Horses by Blue Boy, same band. This was their first full-length on Sarah Records. I won this on eBay. Finally, I've been trying to win a full-length from them for a long time. And they just have one more full-length after this one, so this is one of my favorite LPs. Has 8 songs and kind of varying style. There's some not shoegaze. There's a lot of indie pop and I guess shoegaze a little bit, and a lot of bossa nova influenced indie stuff. It's just amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this because I've been wanting this for a long time. There's a CD reissue they just put out, which has some good bonus tracks and things like that. But it's really nice to have the original. So 2 new Blue Boy records, so that helps in my collection. So happy about that. Another band I'm collecting is the Beach Boys, of course. So here's Holland, released in 1973 on Reprise Records. So this one is one of my favorites from them, from the 70s. I think it's a really underrated album. This is mainly like a group effort. Like Dennis Wilson has 2 tracks on here. Notably, Only With You, which is beautiful. If you haven't heard it, check it out. And the 2 newest members of this were Ricky Fataar and Blondie Chaplin. They just kind of played guitar and various other instruments, and they wrote 1 song on here too. And Carl Wilson has a song. Like, they all have their own songs on this record. It's pretty cool. And even Mike Love has a track on here. And then you know the leader Brian. You know, he doesn't do much on this record, but he did have a hand in writing a couple songs. And this album does come with a bonus 7-inch called Mount Vernon and Fairway. It's like a fairy tale thing that Brian composed, but it didn't come with it, but it's okay because I'll get that another time. I'm sure you can buy that on its own. So, but interesting, the way they looked in the 70s. No, where is it? Brian, just looking horrible there, but so yeah, this is a really underrated record, I think, by them. One of my favorites. Along the same lines as the Beach Boys' Love You. This is released in 1977 now. As you can see, the hair progressed. Bad. Really bad glare there, but so this was kind of Brian Wilson's comeback album. He came back to the group and wrote every single song on here pretty much. And it's kind of similar to their album called Today, where the first side was all upbeat songs and the second side were all slow ballads. Kind of the same idea here. This is a weird, eccentric record. I think they might be in my opinion, this is their most bizarre record because the lyrics are so childish and just weird. There's a song about solar system, a song about flying airplanes, and and Driving on the Freeway and Johnny Carson. It's just a really weird lyrical content. Just shows kind of Brian Wilson's state of mind at the time, because this came off of his Adult Child demo, it's another unreleased album they have called Adult Child, which is just Brian Wilson's solo songs. So it's kind of in that same vein, just really, really childish. But yeah, it's a wonderful record, and I love this cover. It's a really cool cover too. I mean, it's really pixelated there if you can see it. The grid, it's really cool. So happy about that. This one kind of goes. These next ones goes out to Infinite Groove, because he showed their full length, and I really wish I had that. And it just made me want to buy some things from them because they're so good. The band's called Revolver, and this is their EP called 45. 4 tracks, released on Hut Recordings. So Revolver were part of the whole shoegaze thing. Sounded kind of like Ride, really always melodic. Really pretty songs. There wasn't like waves of echo and things like that. It's more intelligible vocals and stuff like that. But I mean, their songs are amazing. Just really good pop songs. In my opinion, the Revolver is the best musical thing. It's like the best musical name that has the word revolver in it, pretty much. So calling out the Beatles there, sorry. And I got this one too, Revolver, I Wear Your Chain, another EP. I Wear Your Chain is just one of the best songs, indie songs of the 90s. I mean, there's a lot of them, but... And then a song on here called Ruined. Look it up on YouTube, it's a beautiful song. Also released on Hut. Here's the Bodines, Teresa. Some indie pop on Creation Records. Not the Bodines, the Bodines. The Bodines are a completely different band. It's confusing sometimes. And this is a Bid with Reach for Your Gun. Released on L Records. Really cool indie pop label. So Bid is the singer from Monochrome Set. This is solo, his only release. And L is a really cool label. It's like a eccentric indie pop label. They had a lot of different characters on that label, and things like that. So check it out. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.